So at the end of last stream, I spent $50,000 on animals without M's approval. Actually, I spent 70,000. Yeah, so it was a lot of beans spent on these animals, and Bryce helped us name all of them. So let's go through. We have Steven, an OG, 5 hearts with Steven. Here's a sheep named Duck Time. Here's a duck named Silly Willy. We have a chicken here named Andrew, another OG. This one is named that. This one is Grakiki, also 5 hearts, an OG. Here's a cow named Jeffrey Gal. That one's an OG. Where'd that chicken go? The chicken named Dog. We have Gilbert, all capital letters. This one's GJ. This one's Astronaut, because he's got that wagon. We got Updog. Who's Updog? Nothing much. What's up with you? We have XAEA12.
Who's Updog?
Oh, Pampy. This is a Bryce suggestion. I really liked that one. I don't know why it made me laugh out loud. Pampy. Yes. Here's another personal favorite of mine. Gunk. Professor Tim Don. Goose. And Dick Champ, I think are all of them. And I think that's a lowercase L, not an uppercase I right there. Alright, I'm gonna get water so I can hydrate for Bryce. I'll be right back.
Okay. Left me all the corn to pick myself. Oh. I killed one. Don't tell him. Ah, I killed one. That's what he gets for making me pick it all. Stop! Don't tell him! What did I say? No! Why you gotta be like that, man? God.
M killed a corn? Oh, he ratted you out!
I specifically told him not
He
to.
ratted you
And
out!
he
Which
did.
corn did you kill? Bryce, thank you so much. I knew I
so
couldn't trust you.
disrespectful.
Bryce, I knew I could trust you. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Oh, thanks, dude. I went up 2 health and 8 energy. Thank you, Shane. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. How old is Shane? I thought he was like 16. Oh my god, I'm flashing red.
They all look the same exact age to me except for the children.
Well, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Dumpy. Dude, he just slipped me a roofie.
It's drunk.
Oh, Shane! You didn't have to do this. It gets better, Shane. There's more to life than the bottle. When are you gonna learn? When are you gonna learn that your actions have consequences? Shane, now I've hopped on my horse and I'm gonna get a DUI? For what, Shane? So that you can pour one out with the boys? You're pouring your life away, Shane. Shane!
You need to chill. Shane's doing good now that he's married to me, so.
Well, you must
Don't
not
worry.
have seen the same cutscene I just saw. And you must not be listening to the same sad piano music.
If you marry him, then maybe he'll do better with you also.
You think he's into that? Bryce said, remember when we stole that couch freshman year? That was one of our first experiences together. That's so true, because freshman year, like, upperclassmen could park on campus, or people that lived really far away, or if you had a job off campus that you needed. And Bryce had a job off campus, and I had 3 roommates my freshman year, like four of us total. And in the very beginning, there was parents' weekend, like 2 weeks into school. My one roommate, Jake, his mom stayed at a hotel overnight, and she said, Jake, I was at this hotel and they decided to get all new couches in all the rooms. So right now in their parking lot, there's like 100 basically unused couches. Like they were used in the hotel. They're not broken or anything, but they're throwing them all away. She said, get down here with some friends and snag one for your room. And so we did. We went out and we hopped in this tiny little car. I don't even know what it was. It was a nice car, but whatever Ben drove, my other roommate Ben, whatever he drove, it was super tiny, like not big enough to fit a couch at all, let alone when there were like 4 guys in there. And all of my roommates hopped in Ben's car. We scouted it out. We found the best one of the bunch. Like, we took it over to the car and then immediately realized that's not how geometry works.
You
And so
went to
I
get
called
that
up.
couch in a regular car?
Yeah. Well, okay, that wasn't my fault because Jake said, "Oh, that'll fit in Ben's car," which it wasn't even close. So I was like, I don't know how big of a couch this is, but I trust Jake. It wasn't close at
Wow.
all. And it was like a pull-out that was ridiculously heavy. It was so unbelievably heavy. And so we were like, who do we know that has a car that's big enough to handle this? Bryce. Bryce, I know him. We've talked 2 or 3 times now. We're probably close enough. So I called up Bryce. I barely even had his phone number in my phone for like 3 days. I was like, hey, I need your services for something right now. And he, bless his soul, we drove all the way back to campus, and then I hopped in the car with him, and we drove all the way back to that hotel, like a 15-minute drive back, and then we threw that thing in the back of his car. I said to Bryce, like, you don't have to help us get it up the steps. We should be able to handle it. So it was just myself, Jake, and Ben, my roommates, and Jake is like, all right, I'm going up. And he just leaves. We thought he meant, like, I'm going up to, like, hold the door or something, but, like, he just went up to the room and went to bed. It was, like, midnight at this point. And so
Wow.
we carried that thing up 3 flights of steps with incredibly tight corners, no elevator, with the it was like a 250-pound couch. And we got that thing all the way up there and into our room. And then I called my mom and I was like, is this a good idea, Mom? Does this thing have diseases? Like, do I have to spray this thing for STDs or something? And she was like, no, it should be... Yeah, you might want to clean that or so. So we ended up... I had like disinfectant wipes or something, or like disinfectant spray. It was like Febreze, but it had actual disinfectant in it. And we sprayed that thing, and I put the pillows out in the hallway for a little bit, and then we put a sheet over it, and then it just sat in our room for most of the year, and it was disgusting. And yeah, I like did not trust sitting on that thing without the sheet. Jake didn't mind. He ate cashews off of it, but I never fully trusted it. Yeah, it was really disgusting. Then at the end of the year, we left it with our other roommate, Sawyer. So then, the next year, I come back, and I am in a friend's apartment, and I go into this guy's room, and, like, into his main living area, and there's this ugly red and floral patterned couch in his living room, and I'm trying to figure out, like, why it looks so familiar to me. And I was like, it's the same one that I had last year. It's the same kind. And I was like, did you get that thing from a hotel that was... you know, throwing them all away? And he goes, no, my friend Sawyer gave it to me. And I was like, that's my couch! That's mine! That's the one I lugged up and down Whitmer! That was like, and I was like, it's so good to see you again, Couchy! Oh, how the times have changed. Look, I hope he's treating you well. I hope JJ's treating you well. And then I think he gave it to a Malaysian student that was, like, staying there for the summer. I don't know what happened to it after that, but yeah. So, that is the tale of the couch. Thank you for that rabbit hole, Bryce.
My couch has really seen some stuff. Met some people. He's had a full life. Oops, I passed out by accident.
Okay, just 2 more. Stretch her out, here we go. Breathe for the second set. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God. Bikram redeemed a hydrate. I needed it. I needed it so bad. Nate asked me to do it shirtless. I actually don't know what the terms of service on Twitch are. I think they've changed it. They used to have a no nipple policy all across Twitch, guys and girls alike. Like they used to ban people for taking their shirts off. All right, we're back into it. If anyone was wondering, that was to failure. Oh, that's failure. I can't do anymore. What happened to this music? It was all like intense and military, and now there's like a slithering music thing. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. Ben wants me to go shirtless and tape the nips. I can do that for 1 or 2.